everyone, and welcome back to TechZulu Live from Source13 by Flurry. I'm sitting here now with Luke Schneider of Silvercar, which just launched really on Monday, yeah?
That is true. We opened our doors on Monday and sent the first silver Audi A4s out of DFW Airport.
Ooh. So explain the service for those who haven't heard of it yet.
Sure. Silvercar is really a reimagining of the airport car rental experience. Essentially what we've done is dramatically simplified the product side, where we offer one make model combination. They're all silver Audi A4s, 2013s. They're equipped with satellite radio, with navigation system, and they're all Wi-Fi hotspots. But really what we've done is moved the experience from the physical world and the lines and counters and paper-based process that you typically see at a rental car company into the mobile domain. So it is entirely smartphone-based, from making your reservation to scanning the actual car with your phone to unlock the doors, even the return. The receipt is generated electronically. The car tells us how much gas you've consumed. We use web services to figure out what to charge, and you get your receipt before you get on the plane.
Wow, so that entire huge document that you normally have to initial your life away everywhere, is that all done mobily too?
It does. It is. It's something that is a vestige, we think, of a prior era. It's not been really innovated in a very long time. And yes, you do that on a smartphone. You can do it on the web as well. And all of those things are taken care of electronically and stored in your profile, which you can then access and improve each time you make a rental.
So saving on the paper, saving trees, but again, you smile, but that's actually something that we've found is quite a theme, with get around as well, just ride sharing and, all of these sorts of services where you're helping the greater good at the same time.
Yeah, that's a common theme, I think. In a lot of the companies where I've worked, doing well by doing good is certainly something that you strive for, and in really, saving on paper and saving on all of the processes that go along with it, it's just also better for customers. Yeah. Customers can do a lot more through the mobile domain. They can also save time, and they don't have to wait. It's just a whole lot more convenient. And you add to that the fact that, with the single make model combination at the airport, you're never going to arrive at your stall and say, oh no, I got the... insert undesirable car here.
I really don't want that big scary thing. I want a small car because I'm a small person.
That could be it, or it could be I have a really important business meeting with a very important client and I just really don't want to drive, a 12-passenger van.
I really don't want that bright yellow thing that you just gave me.
That I don't even know the name of.
Which has happened. Well,
I think all of us has had that experience at the rental car counter and in the rental car lot, and really that's the genesis of Silvercar. That's really how it began, is with one too many of those kinds of experiences.
It almost sounds like we were talking off camera about what Southwest did with the airline industry.
Yeah, that's right. What they've done is nothing short of just brilliant. They took a category of travel, airline travel, and essentially they dramatically simplified the operations end. They took a single plane type, the 737, and now they're able to turn it in 20 minutes. They're able to board it in even less than that. And from that standpoint, they've set up in the customer's minds an expectation that they know what they're going to get. There's consistency, there's reliability, and Southwest has some of the most loyal passengers ever. We humbly, I think, try to take a page out of that book and apply it to the car rental world, where again, you always know what you're going to get, and it's not just, any car, it's a great car. I mean, it's a car that is equipped with navigation that's through Google Earth. It's got Google Talk for voice activation, so it reduces distracted driving. Each car is a Wi-Fi hotspot, and they've got satellite radio, which is something that, most of us are becoming, at least in my case, more and more addicted to.
Why the choice of the Audi, though?
Well, that's a combination of two things. One is when we looked at premium cars that we wanted to offer in the service, some of them really came across as being overly muscular and male. Some of them were a little bit too buttoned down and luxury. What we wanted was premium and edgy. I guess the phrase we use is the Virgin Airlines or the W Hotels analog in car rental. And Audi really fit that demographic perfectly. It was right, equally male and female, edgy, beautiful styling. The second thing is it's a very smart car. There's a great deal of technology that's been built into it. When we access that car through the mobile technology, we were able to take advantage of all the work that Audi has done to make this car something better than your typical luxury or premium sedan.
Have you used your own service yet?
I have. I was one of the. I've been using it for a while now, but I was actually one of the first customers. It was a very triumphant moment to come through and literally walk through. I counted the time it took me to get out to the car. I scanned it. The doors unlocked. I jumped in and off I went. Even to the point where I brought it back. And I looked at my watch, and before I could get on the return bus back to the airport, I had an emailed receipt. It had the proper daily rate. It had the proper discounting. It had the proper fuel levels. It was great.
Yeah. Now, as a startup, one thing we were also discussing as we're preparing for this is this idea was sort of incubated for a while, right? It didn't come to market immediately. And why is that?
Like a lot of things, I think we have a romantic notion of startups as being, sort of hatching in a fit of in a fury.
For a startup weekend.
Exactly, that's one way to call it. This one actually had its genesis in that one too many bad experiences at the rental car counter, but it took a little bit of time to combine some elements, and it had to do with the evolution of the mobile technology in the marketplace, the success of some other early stage disruptive businesses that were in a related space. And ultimately, the single car concept was mashed up with the mobile and the technology and the vehicle control aspects of it, and we were able to create a new experience. And I think that's when we knew we had it, which was, the business model is very strong. It's simple. It's operationally executable. But when you marry that with mobile technology in the travel space, then you can create a premium experience that's something that's truly differentiated. And then we knew we had the formula.
So I'm assuming all the cars will forever be silver, given it's called Silvercar.
Yeah, we get that question a lot. So my official company line on this question is, as far as anybody knows, they will always be silver.
Wonderful. So iPhone, Android, where can we get it?
You can download the iPhone app from the App Store and the Android app from the Google Play, as well as a handful of other Android marketplaces that are out there.
Wonderful. Well, congratulations on the launch, and hopefully we'll get some downloads out of this.
Well, thanks very much. It's been a pleasure to talk to you and tell a little bit of the Silvercar story.
Perfect. Make sure that you go check out Silvercar, folks. This over here, Luke Schneider, and I'm Amanda Coulong. We will come back.